All right, hi, this is Atticus, and welcome to part 3 of Railway Empire 2. We're playing the Bella Italia DLC. We're playing the second scenario called Per La Familia. And in the last episode, we just connected Potenza up here in the mountains and Salerno down in the valley to Naples, basically, and used Naples, boosted up the volume and the supplies in Naples, and used the warehouse there as kind of our feeder for getting supplies out to Potenza and Salerno. And that allowed us to grow those fairly easily. And we kind of skipped Policoro because there was no good way to get to it without doing yet another mountain thing, like falling off from Potenza or something like that. So that seemed to work very nicely. We finished those tasks off. We also started to go back and rebuild this, right? Build this up. We might as well, we got it here, we may as well connect it and what have you. Now we took a look at our tasks that we have to pick Apulia or Calabria. And it says if we do Apulia first, we increase our freight revenue because we've got this deal with the mob, basically. They're siphoning off some of our money, but if we do some tasks in Apulia, we'll get freight transport increased, and if we do it in Calabria, we'll get passenger transport. Well, if we look at what we're making, we're at Q2, we did 1.2 million in freight, 455 in passengers, and a million in mail. Now, I don't know if the mail is considered part of the passenger increase, right? But we certainly do much more freight than we do passengers. Now, if the mail is in there, then it's the other way around. But I'm not sure how that counts. But all that being said, we still have, I think I'd like to do the freight first, and that's what we decided at the end of the last episode. So we're going to build Apulia. Now, I love the idea of taking advantage of your big city that had, or already existing warehouses to feed other areas, but I think we've stretched this one enough. We've got Naples now feeding Isernia, Benevento itself, Salerno, and Potenza, which kind of makes this a 5-city cluster almost. So, or two threes with Naples in both of them. Really, is probably a more accurate way of putting it. So let's see where we are on money. We can make a bond of 1.54 million, and we could close this one and get a bigger bond. We need 1.2 million to get in there anyway. So I'd say the best thing to do would be close this bond, which would be about 800 grand. So let's let this run until we have 800 grand. It shouldn't take too long. We're making decent income now. Now this track. Okay, now the question, do we want to finish off this double track over here, this Rome Latina Civitavecchia idea? And I think no. I think what we'll do instead is get our access and get this going, and then we'll keep going back to this when we have breaks in the action, right? So if we get in a point where we have this set up the way we like it, it's running nicely, and we have some dollars, we'll go back, or lira, we'll go back and build out that Rome area. And I see something right here I don't like. Yeah, we're getting delays here in Isernia. Also sort of asking myself how much I care about it. Right this minute I don't, but that's another thing we can go back and expand this station. It'll be a lot better. Naples, even with all that stuff going on, isn't quite growing because it's got stuff it's not getting, the cheese, the grappa, the what have you. All right, hold on. I'm wasting time here. That is not acceptable. Never waste time. Okay, here we go. $2 million bond. Now we can get into Apulia.
Well, this security business, it's a bit sketchy. But they want us to get the local industry under our control for them. But in exchange, they want to relieve us of our dues. Well, actually, that was my plan to begin with. Additionally, we can transport the local goods to other regions to make more money. All right, to work!
Okay, so new set of tasks. We have to connect Bari to Rome. In other words, just connect it to our network. 8 loads of clothing from the Apulia region to the Basilicata region. So Apulia is the one we just opened up with those 5 cities, and the Basilicata's the 3 cities, the 2 we built and the one we skipped, Policorno. So we'll need cloth and clothing. 200,000 citizens in the Apulia region, which is those 5 cities, and own 5 industries and businesses. We own 2. I mean, we could have. It'd be so easy if we knew that was coming. That's one we could have had already in the bank. We could have owned some cheapo businesses. Who are you? Olives to Salerno. Okay. So let's look at what we've got here. Let's go way down here. Okay. Here's Lecce. It has an opening for a business. It's a small town opening. Taranto. Let's call it Taranto so it doesn't sound like it's in Canada. Taranto has wine. Bari has sausages. Foggia has an opening, and it's actually a decent size. And San Severo makes pasta. So we got pasta, wine, and sausages. So throw in olive oil, and we're in pretty good shape on the basics down here. And then we've got 2 openings, and one could be cloth, and one could be clothing, and that would allow us to make the clothing that we're going to have to take to Potenza or to Salerno. And that means we have to grow one of these cities big enough to want the clothing, right? Cool. Potenza's already there. Potenza has grown enough to want the clothing. Here comes another one of those big hookups, or we could do, let me look at the mountains. It's awful. We could go through the vegetables some strange way. If we really want to avoid the thing, to get that done, we could build our clothing and then hook into the veggies and let them run, up like that, up the mountain to Potenza. Or we could just bite the bullet and connect. We'll see. I do think, though, the easiest way for us to connect, which one is Bari? I think it's this middle one here. I think the easiest way for us to get that connection is to come off of these veggies to San Severo, and that kind of gets us started. And then we can go 1, 2, and 3 like that. And I wonder if we could afford to do that right now, right away. We want that obviously done as quickly as we can. Oh, and own 3 businesses. That makes 3. That makes 4, I think. Yeah, one more business. And we could put something we absolutely are going to want anyway. We could go to Lecce. It's going to take all our money. That's okay. It's a task done. We're going to go to Lecce and put in a weaving mill. Right?
The Familia, which is what our employers apparently refer to themselves as, is very pleased with our work. In exchange for us allowing them to use our factories, they want to stop withholding portions of our freight transports in the future.
Well, good. That got us. That actually made us money, because now our freight revenue will go up. But it spent all the money I wanted to use to connect here, I think, for the most part. Is there a cheaper way to connect? I didn't think about down here now. And we still can't get over there. Until we go to Calabria, we're not going to be able to get over there easily. So I still think this northern pass is the way to go. I think we're just going to have to work our way down there. San Severo to here. Well, I might as well hook into veggies, I guess. You would think this could be done more cheaply than that, wouldn't you? Okay, that's not. It's not awful. Not great, but it's not awful. Okay, and Bari is up here.
This city is in a strategically important position for us. Good thing we now have a train station here.
Okay, now the clothing and growing that whole region. Okay, so see how we're going to do this. I'm thinking maybe, I mean, we could do one city, one train. The only thing about one city, one train is you have to have a lot of track at the beginning to kind of set it up. Now we can make money off this and this because we bought them, and we stop. And we certainly want to get the business we invested in here. We want to get the cloth being made and carried around, and it's only going to be used by clothing industry. So I probably should have bought something else rather than that industry. Although it did improve our lot, didn't it? All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and set up a kind of a 3-city cluster here. That's one. And here to here. Research. Immigration offices, I guess, would help us. All right. Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and set up one 3-city cluster. Now, do we want to do... Let's do one city, one line to avoid the warehouse cost. So let's go like this. And go All right, we can start with, well, I guess we could do, let's do one good one line kind of deal. So we'll do this, and we'll just say every time you come out, empty, and go like that, and we get the quest on it, or the west, or the west, or however you say that. Get a train running, and then we'll set up the grain out here. And what do we got? Ticket prices, that'd be fine. And you can go here. Actually, you can skip that one. Just do these two. Come out of each city empty. And we're going to have a train that just does San Severo because it has the pasta and needs more grain. There we go. And then we've got line here. We may as well, the veggies are not needed yet. The olives would be probably the next thing. Ugh. Gross. Well, we could start a line that comes down like this that then we could use to go up here to take clothes up there. That would be all right. So let's go. It's not great, but it'll have to do, is I guess the way to put it. Okay, this is going to cost us. All right, let's set up olive delivery. Couple trains for that. All right, so we got olives, we've got wood, we've got grain. We'd like to have grapes, I guess. They're over here. Let's see. We've got 2 cities here. Oh, and a 3rd city here. We could just do a 3-city cluster right here. That would work nicely. But we'll still want the grapes to go over there. We'll either run them around or through. And there's olives up there as well. Ugh, that might have been better. That doesn't matter. What's done is done. So, let's try connecting Toronto let's go ahead and get that going, and let's get a couple of trains going here to here. Now, I don't remember if we actually got our city-to-city lines going here, did we? Where are you going? You're going to this one here. What is this? Toronto. Oh no. Let's do the ones I hate so much. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And 1. Get at least like 4 trains on it. 2, 3. I think we did 4, didn't we? Yep. Okay, so we got 4 connecting those guys. This is connected. What's going on here? Oh, waiting to be deployed. That's okay. No problem. Getting a little bit of growth. I think the sausages Yeah, the sausages are going to come from Bari for the whole thing. So we may have to. Well, we'll probably just have lines that go Bari to these other 3 cities to allow them to exchange the sausages. So let's get Lecce in here. Is there another one down here? No. Okay. Repairs here. If we get repairs here, this will actually take care of all those other lines for the time being. We can spread it out more later, but all these trains stop in Bari, so they can get their repairs. All right, so what are we doing? Would like to get Policoro on this. All right, and research. Let's do reliability for 300. There we go. So that's the city to city. Let's get wine or grapes coming in to all three. Oh, I don't even have. I don't even have this track built over here. Reliability for 300. Price, we could get this Vittoria, that'd be nice. Residual price, Vittoria. I think we could do these two, I guess. Shoot. All right, so let's run grapes to here and here. That's okay. I'm going to run it. It'll come to later, and you're going to go dedicated here. I may have goofed this up. Well, I have goofed it up. It's a question of how badly. No, it's fine. They're going to run. They're just not going to carry anything just yet. Now, we'll have a dedicated line taking the grapes to Taranto. And then our little three city here is growing, and we need to see if they want grapes. So they do. 0, 0, 0. So not yet. Okay. When they do, we'll make a line coming out of here with 2 or 3 trains on it or something. These guys need grain down here. So they need a dedicated line. And then we'll do the other two cities. 1, 2, 3, 4. $60 days. Give me a couple. All right, so that's grain. We don't have any logs running. Down to this end. There's no real convenient spot for it. We could run it from way up there, or we could run it. I mean, we could put a warehouse here and put logs in that warehouse. Oh, why don't we put logs in it, run logs down here, and then have the trains go back and it can pick up the wine going back this way, right? Yeah, we'll say that'll work. Okay, if you have lumber, and we have a line that runs from here to here, and then goes back through these cities, so it would have the opportunity to pick up wine for the other cities if they wanted it. As long as it leaves, whoops. As long as it leaves there empty, it can pick up logs again. So a couple of trains. Go. Yep. Okay. Good deal. We need to get these pigs, the hogs, running into Bari. Okay. Okay, getting there. What else are we supposed to be? Okay, the clothing, the growth. Okay, clothing. Now, Lecce has that. So here to here. Okay, that'll get the cloth going. Then we want to save our money and get a fashion industry for 544. Okay. All right, so here we're going to put in a fashion industry in Foggia. Okay, and see it'll hold 9 in its export warehouse, and we only have to take 8 to Basilicata, and I think we already decided Potenza is 100,000. Wow. And it will take the clothing. So all we need is a way to get from here up here, he said. All right, so it's all ugly, isn't it? Because this is still down pretty low, and it's going to be hard to come off there. I think we might be better off just to come off of this. Unfortunately, we're hitting right into that bridge. Let's see. No, that's not bad. It's awful, but it's not bad. It's only going to be, it's one train running one time, basically. And it could keep running, but we're after one time. It's a lot of debt, not much money, so every quarter we're going way in the hole and have to wait. We are making decent money. And I could bump this. Man. Why don't I fix this? This is silly. We're hauling lots of mail, and I'm not doing a thing about it. Shame on me. It's pitiful. All right, we just need this to come a little ways like that. And then we need it to come down here. Be able to get off like that. All right, and then what we're going to do here is have a train that sits here, that goes here, goes to Potenza, and I'm actually going to make it a manual, and it's it's just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And come back with whatever. And then from this end, it has to be full. And it's going to sit over there on track 3, kind of out of the way. Just sit on track 3 and in Foggia and wait till we make 8 dresses and then go. And maybe if we used a train, that would be good. Okay. And then we want, I think I'm going to do a similar thing here. I'm going to go here in Lecce, run to Foggia, And it can come back through whatever. Okay. And then what I want this to do is be, I think, manual again. And it's going to haul 8 of these full out of track 3. Then it's going to go here and bring back whatever it likes and whatever it likes there and go. Again, use a train is better. And go. All right, we've almost got our 8 already. When those 8 get over to Foggia, Foggia will make 8 close. That'll run up to Potenza, and that'll be the end of that. And let me just double check myself on that line. I didn't really check to see where it was going. This line right here. Is absolutely beautiful. Okay. Would, oh, I know what we didn't do. I didn't do here, 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 and we can take out that one. We already have that. We don't have any trains running Bari to Lecce and Policoro to get the sausages over there. Let's put a couple trains on that. Let's put some trains on that. There we go. Grow, 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 grow. And we need to get Lecce to stop declining at a minimum so that it's not hurting us. It's not getting olives. Do we have olives set up at this end? We didn't, did we? We can do it off of here. Yeah, why not? Let's see. We'll come down here. Okay. I'm going to do Lecce first. Just because it's declining. couple of trains on that. Oh, look at this, 7.5. I think our train just took off, didn't it? Nope. It's right there. There, finally. It got one dress. And we could improve that. We could bump it up one level, make it faster. All right, that task is pretty much done, and we've still got to grow our cities. What's going on? Now what's your problem? Olive oil, grapes, and wine. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Grapes and wine. Then, no. Who has wine to give us? Here we go. Here we go. We'll start a line that goes here to here. And its priority will be wine. And we're probably going to want to expand some of this track. I'll do something I never do. I'll go like put in a big long passing line. Maybe put that in the middle of it. And we can get some wine going down here, and then what we'll do is put a warehouse down here and have it take wine. There we go. Now we can get a bunch of wine going down there. First load for Foggia. They gave us some industry stock, and we're just going to sell it. What do we got here? The Vittorio's 52. It has better tractive power. Now, if I wanted to, it's not as fast as the one we're running. I don't think it is. We just picked up this guy, a mixed suitability. 52 and 73. And if we look at the Class C we've been running, 40. Oh, this one, oh, I see. This one actually has higher tractive at 86. This one's actually a little faster. Let's just swap them all out. Let's go 1.8 million. Let's not just yet. I love that, the one we're running. We'll keep running it. There we go. Now we're getting some wine for San Severo, and then later on we'll get some wine for Bari, and that'll all be good. So what else are you missing down here? The grapes. Oh, yes, yes. We were going to set that up too. I think maybe we run the grapes to that warehouse as well, right? And then it'll automatically go to the other two cities. Couple of trains, freight, go. And then if we go to our warehouse here and add grapes, and I've got to double check one thing here on this. Yeah, we don't. It's not. It doesn't have to come from. It's just deliver. Okay, we should be good on that. And this guy here is. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. He will leave soon. All right, yeah, now leche's flipped around completely. And actually getting excellent growth. Now olive oil is over here, mate? No. Olive oil is a bit of a problem. Where do we have olive oil? Foggia actually has a business opportunity, and olive oil would certainly be a nice thing to make. And then olives are up here, so why don't we dedicate a train to come into here? Make sure we get plenty of olives going down there to our new olive oil factory. And it's going to need to be pretty good size. At least that. Oh, and we've got a couple of dollars, and we're sort of kind of waiting right now. Not really. I mean, we still got work to do here, but we could go down here and finish this off a little bit more, at least expand it out a little bit. We could double track this. And I know where I want to make our money just take off. Let's just do this. Let's not worry too much about that. All right. Let's go. Oh, we've already got 4 here, don't we? Crap. I tell you what we could do that would absolutely should have done this at the very beginning. And then all right, in every city we're running those automatic lines. We've got all these slots open, and why in the world don't we have post offices in there? They're cheap, and they give you a 20% bump on your mail. And look at our money. Our money last quarter was $2 million in mail. Now we could get another 400,000 just by having those post offices. So any place that has the opening, well, they already have one. Speaking of which, we're going to leave that. Then we need maintenance up here. Okay, so maintenance post office would be a great combo for all these little, like that. That's a beautiful setup. Over here, oh, we did restaurant post office. Okay, I'm still thinking about the passenger lines early in the game, and kind of lost track of it completely after a while. So we just need some post office. We got Naples up to 100,000. Do we want them to keep growing? Yeah, they're not. I don't know how much they're going to grow, but some extra research wouldn't hurt my feelings either. So a university right there in Naples. Now Naples, maintenance and warehouse. This one could actually have a post office even though it's not going to get a ton of traffic. It does get a little. And we could go back and revisit this one at some point and see if we want to make more out of this than we've done. Then Salerno down here. No reason not to get post office bonuses. And Potenza. He's booked. He's booked. He can do a post office. Bari can do one. That's a 20% bonus on mail generated from that station, originating from that station. He's booked. He can have a post office. And we can put a post office in Policoro. And what are you? Maintenance. Policoro can have maintenance. And it's not. It is holding up a train or so. It'll limp in there in a minute. Okay. Growing, growing. Another opportunity. What would be good here? Anything? What are these guys kind of needing? Oh, veggies. We're ready for veggies. Actually, I don't really see a business that we need so much as veggies. Okay, they're back here. We'll use this one for these two. We'll use that one. That's fruit. Okay, let's use this one for down to the south. Let's go all the way to the south, like here, and here, and here. And we'll say come out of here, empty, empty. You know what? I'm not going to even do that. If they want to haul something around, just haul it around. Automatic. 3 trains. 4 trains, go. Okay, and they might all not be ready for veggies, that's okay. And then they will be soon. Now up here, we need... All right, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when they're ready, they're ready. What are you running? Why is he running to Bari? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Foggia and Bari. Okay. I don't understand that clothing one. Have I goofed a line up or something? Oh, here he's coming finally.
These
There
goods
we
sell
go.
like hotcakes in the city, and we pocket the transport costs for them.
And we're almost done with the other one, so let's just hang in there and get this done. I don't even know if I'm going to make any more changes. Growing. All 5 are growing, and we're growing Policoro as a bonus. And I should set that. With those longer ones, I should do like a manual and to get a full load and then take it to all the cities or something like that. That's what I should be doing. But I'm not.
Bellissimo. The urban growth is fueled by our trains. These security agents from that firm say that their boss is very interested in our locomotives. He wants us to use them to boost the growth in his territory. I may not quite comprehend how we keep going from employer to contractor, but it can't hurt to get on his good side. Besides, this region has lush fruit plantations. Let's get our hands on their produce and import it to our home.
Okay, see what we need. Potenza to Castrovillari, 16 cities. We got 14. Doggone it, we got 14. Citrus fruit from Calabria to Basilicata. Well, Basilicata's already taking citrus fruit. We just have to go find some and ship it. And grow the Calabria region quite a bit. That's down here. So that's the one we didn't pick before. We'll pick it now. Okay. And I said, oh shoot, we didn't connect all the cities, but we've connected every city we can. We've only had access to that many. So let's go down here. Well, we'll do this next episode, obviously. We'll get into this guy down here doing a lot of city growth. What were the keys? Oh, Potenza to Castrovillari. Ugh. So we may want to go, we're going to have to go up like this and down the mountain. And we've got Potenza up here, another big city that has a whole bunch of sausages and wine, right? And we could take advantage of that and send sausages and wine down the mountain to here to help us grow. That would be good. Anyway, there's a lot of things, a whole bunch of things we can do. We'll do that next episode. I hope you enjoyed that one. I hope it'll help you become a better player. I hope you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join us for our next Railway Empire 2 video. Thank you.